These next couple of tips involve wiring, and I recommend, if you don't have them already, that you get a couple of the Black & Decker wiring books. These Black & Decker series are very helpful. They have good illustrations in them. This is the Advanced Home Wiring book, but there's also a Complete Home Wiring that's very good. It's more basic than this one is. I'll link to both of those in the description. What you're looking at here is two of my shop lights that are not on. And when I come home in the evening and I open my garage door, my shop lights are off. So I want to have more illumination than what my garage door opener provides. Even with two 100-watt bulbs in it, it's not providing enough light. So I added an LED shop light to it, and I added a receptacle to power that. So I'm going to give you a peek inside the garage door opener. The garage door opener has a place for two bulbs, has sockets for two bulbs. Currently have one bulb in there, and then because I'm also powering the LED shop light. You could power the shop light through something like this. It's a little adapter that screws into the light socket, but it only has provision for the positive and negative, so you need something for the ground, so you need this little cheater plug, and that's not a very good setup. I really didn't like that. I tried that for a little while, and I really felt like that it was unsafe. I'm going to unplug the garage door opener and then take one of the sockets out to show you the inside. This Genie unit's got provision for two sockets for two bulbs, 60-watt max for each bulb, and it's got one socket that's powered off the other. So you should go find the inlet leads that are right here. Blue is positive, white is negative, and I show you how to make an end splice into that, to splice into those wires, in another video. And it's called a T-splice. And you can splice into this wire right here and then solder it. You see it's stranded wire, it's similar to automotive wire. This is a higher temperature wire, so make sure you use a larger gauge wire than what you find inside, and you can power your receptacle off of that. Of course, your sockets and wiring will be different on your particular unit than on my old Genie unit, and you'll have to figure out how to remove your sockets and then how to wire into your wiring. So what I did was use those two wires then and splice into them and then power a receptacle on top of the unit. I used a metal box so that it would ground to the metal case of the garage door opener, and it's screwed down. And you also have to drill a hole in the case of the garage door opener. Be careful, because you can see right here in these two holes in the top of the case, there's a circuit board in there, so you have to be on the outside of that circuit board where you drill your hole, and then drill a hole, matching hole, into your metal case, and then add a receptacle into that, and then you just plug your shop light into your receptacle. And as long as you don't exceed that 60 watt per bulb or 120 watts maximum for the whole unit, and I'm using an LED bulb inside the unit, and then I'm using an LED shop light, I'm well under that. So I could plug in another shop light into here and power that also. But it provides a lot more light than just the light that's in the Genie unit. Well, that's the tip. I hope you found it helpful. If you do, please subscribe. I look forward to your comments.